Our top story today, though, is where we have the worst weather, and that's California, which is dealing with another multi-day event storm here. Nearly the entire population of the Golden State remains under flood advisories as the rain-soaked states gets more rain.
Yeah, of course. Look, you say it all the time, right?
Yeah.
It rains where it wants to rain. It wants to rain in California. And AccuWeather forecasters are warning you right now here that there's more, not just rain, but flooding, hail, strong winds, heavy snow, and even the potential for a couple isolated tornadoes. California Governor Gavin Newsom has activated the state's operations center, and portions of Southern California are under evacuation warnings.
All right, let's take you out to San Francisco, where things are going to be stormy. Listen, the sun's out a little bit here. It's not going. There's going to be some showers, thunderstorms around. Certainly, we're not looking at any rain anymore, as far as steady rain, but it's going to be a little stormy at times today.
Yeah, it's like we're flipping the switch from a steady band of rain to pockets of storms, and those storms could have some heavy rain and even some severe weather. Bernie's got that forecast coming up in a minute, but I want to take you into the flooding concerns here. We've had the updated numbers here in California, and they just keep climbing. Seriously, I'm not going to lie to you guys. It feels like I can't keep up sometimes because every time I think I've got a new number in, there's a new rainfall report. The numbers just go up again. Montecito now with more than 4.5 inches of rain in a 24-hour stretch. Summerlin with more than 3.5, North about 3.25 now, a little more than that. Even looking at more than 3 1/3 here in Santa Barbara at the airport. And again, these numbers just keep going up. Now, all of that rain has led to some tremendous problems in terms of flooding, and this was our concern. Let me take you out to the radar right now, and you'll see the areas where flood warnings, flash flood warnings, I should say, are in effect. You can see, first of all, for Santa Barbara County, this is going to last until 10:30 a.m. Pacific time, and then over the county line into Ventura County as well. Another flash flood warning until 10:30 a.m. Pacific. This includes cities like Ventura, like Santa Barbara, like Ojai, like Santa Maria as well. And I actually want to point something out really quickly. Common misconception, if people stop seeing rain on radar, they're like, oh, flooding's over, right? Well, just because the heaviest of the rain is gone, like it is here in Lompoc, for example, doesn't mean the flash flooding is totally gone too. There's a lagging effect with flash flooding, so wait until that warning is over to get back on the roads, for example. Now, showing you a wider view, you can again see there's more rain coming in, even into Northern California. We're starting to get that churning out along the coast, and it's that churning here, this counterclockwise motion, that's going to lead us into that potential for severe weather later today. Bernie's going to have more on that in just a second, but I do want to show you what happens next in terms of some of the snowfall as well. We are looking at some big snowfall numbers here back across the Golden State, and that has led to the potential and, well, the issuance of some winter weather warnings. Let's start with this here. Winter storm warning across the Sierra as you're getting back toward Lake Tahoe, all the way down toward Mammoth Mountain, and even up into the Siskiyous as well. Now, for those of you like me who love to ski, maybe you love to snowboard, I know it's so tempting to jump out on the mountain right now, but don't. I wouldn't, because we do have not just avalanche watches in the Sierra, but we also have avalanche warnings. And these warnings have been extended significantly since we've gone on air. Now looking through parts of the central and southern Sierra. So resorts like Palisades, Tahoe, I wouldn't be getting out on the slopes, especially talking to those backcountry skiers and snowboarders. This is not the day. All right, Bernie, what comes next? I know there's a lot more rain, snow, everything in between before this system's totally done.
Yeah, and you know, a little break in the mountains right now, but you still have that upper low with thunderstorms, and that's going right up into the Sierra as we go through today. I mean, you can see the water vapor loop. Find the upper low. It's right here, and you can see this cluster of moisture here, and even the look of it, it looks like thunderstorms to me offshore, and there's already getting some lightning here. So where's this upper low going? I think it's going to go anywhere from San Francisco toward, let's say, into the northern Sacramento Valley. That's the area to watch today. Now, on the southern side, we have that band of rain that has just been sitting in Santa Barbara and Ventura County. That will be shifting and weakening later on today. By the way, another piece of energy we're going to watch right here. That is the last, what we call the caboose. Sometimes people have called me that name. That's our upper low that's going to be coming south. I like Christina. She always laughs at my jokes. That's important to me. All right, there's the severe weather risk today. It's a some risk, which means spotty thunderstorms. All forms of severe weather are possible with this, including tornadoes. Now, I'm not looking for dozens. I think there could be a couple today, 1, 2, or 3. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure you have the AccuWeather app. Have your push notifications turned on. You can get all those watches and warnings when they come up today on the AccuWeather app, which is a free download, by the way. All right, let's show that other piece of energy. So here's the upper low, and then watch this. By the way, this was the energy that we were tracking for you in AccuWeather earlier that was way out in the Pacific. Remember, coming off of Mongolia. Remember, I always wanted to get Mongolia in AccuWeather early, and I was finally checked. That's on my bucket list. Okay, here's that piece of energy rounding the bend. Watch it. I'm going to stop it on Tuesday around noon. Notice what's going on. The energy's here, but you see you have all this west-southwest flow. Where's it pointing? Southern California. That's how it gets wet. And you have these little pieces of energy here. So there's going to be another band of heavy rain tomorrow night in California, Southern California. Then that energy moves through Tuesday night into Wednesday, another band of rain, and then we dry things out. But guess what? Another upper low. There it is. That we'll have to deal with that over the weekend here. Future radar here. This looks pretty nasty today with these spotty showers, thunderstorms, isolated severe weather. I think that rain band in Ventura and Santa Barbara County comes south and weakens a little bit. Now, watch the rain. Like voila, you get that southwest wind. I snap my fingers. Science! There it goes. Los Angeles, San Diego. That could be heavy rain. Be careful of that tomorrow afternoon. Then you have the upper low coming across the area, and that's another band of rain Tuesday night. Then we clear things out, but boy, oh boy, just a soaking rain across what will not be the Golden State. The weather's not golden. Flash flooding, especially Ventura and Santa Barbara counties here today.